You are not your past. Your past does not define you. As a matter of fact, your past is just a chapter, it's not the entire book. So don't let yesterday's mistakes and heartaches and fears hold you back from today's possibilities. Here are three things I want you to remember. Number one, your past is not the predictor of your future. It doesn't matter what you have done in the past. It doesn't matter your mistakes. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how much you have messed up in the past. That does not predict what your future is going to look like. As a matter of fact, if there is a predictor of your future, it's now, not your past. In this very moment, you can decide what it is that you want to do, and you can decide the action that you're going to take right now that, if compounded with other good actions, can create the life and future that you desire. Number two, you have to understand that you are capable of growth and transformation. Now, a lot of times we think that because we have gone through so much, we have gone through a lot of hurt and heartache and setbacks, and we think that because we were born on the wrong side of the tracks, or because we didn't come from abundance and we didn't come from a place where we thought that we could be of any great substance. Because of that, we think that we are stuck, we are cursed. And the reality is that until you understand that yes, you are capable of growth and transformation, you're going to always feel stuck. But understanding that I can grow, I can transform, I can become a better person, right? So if you're somebody that gets angry easily, with the simplest things, you can decide, you know what, I'm going to grow from this. I'm going to transform my life. If you're somebody that always have negative self-talk, you can decide that, you know what, I'm going to work on myself and grow from this type of mindset of lack and grow myself into a mindset of abundance. Number three, your worth and your identity are not rooted in past experiences. I don't know why, but whenever I think about this particular point, one person comes to mind, and that's Cardi B. I'm not even a fan, but I just love her story. She was a stripper, and today she's been called in to do motivational talks. She's been called in to be an influencer. She has impacted a lot of lives positively, despite where she's coming from. And that in itself tells you that your identity and who you are is not rooted in your past experiences. You could have the darkest past, but with today, with your current situation, you can transform your life and move yourself into a greater future. So, how do you overcome the habit of being stuck in the past? Number one, you got to show yourself compassion. One of the hardest things for us to do is to break into our greater self, because we hold ourselves guilty from our mistakes, from our foolish decisions, and because of that, we do not release ourselves so that we can feel free to move into a greater version of ourselves. And until we start to show ourselves love and compassion and understand that we made a mistake, but this does not define us, we can become better, we can move into a greater version of ourselves, we're going to always be stuck in the past. So if you want to not be stuck in the past, start showing yourself compassion, loving yourself more, understanding that what you have done in the past and what you're doing now are completely different, and what you do now is all that matters. Number two, you got to reframe your thinking. You have to change your negative self-talk and replace them with empowering beliefs. Have you ever wanted to do something, but you keep saying to yourself, you know what? What if this should happen? Or what if that should happen? What if I try it and fail? What if somebody laugh at me? So these are all negative self-talks. Now, you can always reframe your thinking to find more empowering beliefs. And here are some of the things that you could say. Let us say right now you're struggling financially. And instead of saying, you know what, I don't know why these things always happen to me, I don't know why I have to be struggling this much, you can start to say to yourself, if there is a way, I know I am going to find it. I know I'm capable of finding it. As simple as that shift is in mindset, it will help you to start moving towards a more positive future. Number 3, you have to focus on the present. Cultivate mindfulness and engage yourself in the present moment. You got to let go of your fears. You have to let go of your past. You have to let go of regrets, right? So how do you do that? In this moment, even as you're watching this video right now, you can decide, you know what? I can pause this video and I can take one particular action that is going to take me closer to my goal. That could be making a call. That could be actually taking out your journal and writing down the thing that you're going to be doing next. Putting together a task list. Whatever it is that takes you closer to your goal, you can decide to do that in this moment, right? And that's all that matters. It's staying present to where you are and taking the right action in this moment. That is going to help you to create the future that you want. Now, remember, you're not your past. You have to embrace your potential and step into your brighter future. If you want to be a winner, if you want to totally transform your life, I hope and trust that this video was impactful to you and you can start implementing this mindset that will help you to create the future you desire. And that's how you gain the winner's edge.